Hi, I wanted to share what I'm having for post-workout meal today. Um, I'm a mess because I worked out, did cardio, that's my microwave, and I did the sauna for about 20 minutes. So I am nasty and I'm still detoxing because my complexion is awful. I'm breaking out and everything. So anyway, I just thought to record this. So I get about 50 grams of carbs post workout, 20 to 25 grams of protein, and veggies, about 2 ounces or so of veggies. So today the quickest thing I threw together for protein, I've been using um, this like pea protein blend. It doesn't have brown rice flour in it. I started doing this since I started with the host. Let me stop this. So I started this protein powder when they were telling me certain foods I needed to avoid when I first started the detoxing and cleanse. I was reacting to whey and different stuff, and I'm like, well, what else is there? So I've been kind of vegan. And then the other thing they said my body loves is red meat. So I'm like, okay. Anyways, and it was true. Like all these things, this protein just settles. I have no issues with it whatsoever. I haven't tried back with whey yet. But anyways, I just did about a scoop and a quarter of this because in one scoop is already 17 grams of protein. So I did that. And then today I changed it up a little bit and just did a tablespoon of the cacao powder. I usually don't, and I just happened to see it on my shelf, and I was like, oh, let's do that. 1 tablespoon is only like 3 carbs in it. And then I just put about a cup of almond milk, a little bit of water, and then just like a handful of spinach and just blended it up. So I've got my elixir here. That's my protein. Since I put some spinach in it, I just added some veggies that I had on hand. I love bell peppers. Roasting them every weekend on Sundays when I meal prep. I would roast different veggies and stuff, and typically just cauliflower, broccoli, and then I'll do bell peppers and onions at times. And so I just threw a little bit of this on there. For the other carbs, I just wanted to be really quick, and I've just kept with oatmeal. This week is the second week of the new program with Coach Sean, and following his diet plan. And so the holistic doctor kind of just told me, okay, you kind of need to stay away from rice and quinoa and all these different things initially. And then when I went back a couple weeks ago, I was like, I can't keep doing that. I need to eat some other things. And they're like, yeah, just open your diet back up. Try things. Just be attentive and see what bothers you. If something bothers you, then avoid it for a little while until you finish healing and stuff. So I just kept with, I had oatmeal this morning. So in this meal, I'm just going to have a quick instant oatmeal packet. It's about 20 carbs in it. So I just heated that up, and I'm going to have, I'm thinking, well, 1 tablespoon of honey is about 17 carbs. So I might have a tablespoon. I haven't had honey in a while. This was a gift from my colleague at work. So yummy. And I happened to find actually a cinnamon version as well that I have here that I haven't opened yet, but I'm excited when we do. And then I'll probably just do, to fill in the gap with the rest, I'll just do some of these. I've been on a crackers kick lately a little bit. I love this brand because I have to kind of be gluten-free for now. just because in order to like heal the gut and everything, you got to back off on like gluten and stuff. So, and so does my son. So my son has been going through this as well. He has a lot of digestive issues that I've just been, I don't know, just seeing how things would go along and just getting to the point where it's constantly reoccurring. So his overload of candida and bacteria and stuff was pretty heavy, and his body isn't filtering out enough. But my son also doesn't get enough vitamin D sunlight. He's indoors mostly, and he loves playing video games, and so he isn't out there sweating, exerting. He's not playing a sport. So those kind of all come into play, guys. Basic life stuff. Exercise, sweat, eat well, get outside and get some sunny D. That helps the body detox and cleanse out and push everything out and operate like it needs to. And I am guilty of it too. I'm inside a lot. I work a lot. I work from home. I'm on my computer. I'm sitting still and I'm working because I have to. So that's why I make sure I have time to work out, do cardio, and then try to make sure I go for walks with the dog, get that movement in as much as I can, because it does affect me. And I've noticed I started having digestive issues ever since I started my job working from home. So, these are just basics to think about. But anyways, I'm just going to do some crackers on the side here. 13 crackers has 21 grams of carbs, 6 grams of fat. So the fat, honestly, is just this organic sunflower oil, So I'm probably going to just do like maybe 6 or 7 carbs or crackers or whatever. But anyways, should all sum up to about 50 grams. So I just wanted to share that. One more thing. As soon as I came home, I had my aminos and some electrolytes after my workout. So EAAs or BCAAs, 5 to 8 grams or so, and then some electrolytes to help replenish things. I added a little bit of extra Himalayan pink salt actually to that for me because I was in the sauna and everything. So it just helps with recovery and bringing back in that hydration. Gosh, I keep forgetting stuff. And when I drink the BCAAs and electrolytes, I make sure to take my digestive enzyme so that it can start going in, start getting ready to help me digest this meal. I take a digestive enzyme before every meal to help in things right now. So it's really essential, and I think I'll always do it. I was supposed to always kind of keep doing it, and then I just kind of stopped. I always felt fine, and then it's just good for everyone to do. Digestive enzymes only really help. Okay. Happy Valentine's Day. It's been a rough day for me, actually. I'm just trying to get myself together here, but this year I didn't want to buy my kids a bunch of junk and chocolates just to have a gift for them. And my daughter is really into different cute little recipes that she finds on Instagram. And so this one I saw and I knew she would like, as well as my son, is chocolate peanut butter treat. And I had these heart molds. I don't even remember when I got them and why I initially got them. Probably something she wanted to start do for food or whatever. But I wish I would have shared this sooner. But what I did was I combined half a cup of peanut butter with a tablespoon of almond flour, or you could use coconut flour, and 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. So maple syrup acts as a binder, like a thick binder, as well as a sweetener, and some good old salt. I got pink salt here that I used, and then just stir that up, and I put them in the molds and then froze it. Now I'm going to apply the melted chocolate, and this is just melted chocolate, like dark chocolate, whatever you want to use. I usually get like the Publix organic kind. They actually had these on sale too. Just Enjoy Life, but the store brand organic is good too. A little bit less, extra stuff in it. And then we're going to top it off with some flake sea salt that I've bought this about a month ago or so for some dessert my daughter wanted to do, and we ended up not doing it, but came in handy now. I finally busted that thing open. So I'm going to just pour a little bit in here and just have some of these treats for them. I actually have leftover ingredients to make a tiramisu as well. So I figure I would go ahead and just make that and take care of that because I hate wasting food. I have mascarpone in there and stuff, so I'm like, it's going to expire soon, so I just want to just go ahead and make it and use everything up. But yeah, sometimes Valentine's Day is kind of a tough day at times. For a lot of people and for a lot of reasons. It's a great day just to tell someone you love them and show your love and appreciation. And it could be family members, it could be anybody, the lady in front of you in the grocery checkout line, your friend that lives across the state, just one of those days. And to be honest, I have a work colleague who is going through some hard times right now with her grandfather, who she's really close to, has cancer, and unfortunately it's kind of more than his body can handle, and so he's in hospice care at home right now, and so that's kind of a hard spot for me, just to hear the details on it. It's really wonderful. He's surrounded by loved ones. They're, doing all these special things and stuff. But it's hard kind of reliving through that as someone is going through it, because you immediately think back to those times. My mom ended up having to be on hospice in her home, and I was there when she passed away. It was similar. It was nice. She was surrounded by my dad and me and my cousin and my husband, just all of us right there. And then we transported her to the hospice center, and I rode in the ambulance as they were transporting her, and that was not the best experience for me. And I was the only one in the room as they were putting her in the bed, and when she passed, I was the only one in the room with her, with the hospice staff, and it wasn't very peaceful going. For anyone who's lost a loved one and was there as they passed knows what I'm talking about, if it was a peaceful going or not. I don't know why sometimes it isn't, and it's just the body reacting, but sometimes it's hard to see that it could be just the body and not necessarily so much the person. But anyways, that kind of gave me PTSD for a long time. Yeah, after that, I was only 30 going through that. Anyways, my dad passed away in 2020, and unfortunately, I was not there when he passed. And that's a lot of guilt that I feel and held on to for a long time that I probably should not be holding on to. And I felt like I let it go, but I don't think I quite fully did. I don't know if you ever quite fully let things go, because you always, something will happen and something will trigger, and your mind kind of goes back to that time, and I wish I could have done this better. I wish I could have done that. Maybe if I forced him to kind of live with us, none of that would have happened. Maybe, this, that, and the other. But it's kind of just come to the realization that you can't really change what happened, and it just all kind of happened as it did. And worrying and being upset about it now doesn't change what happened in the past. So I just wish I could have been there when he passed. Wish I could have told him I loved him. There's so many things, but I know he knows. I know he knows. I know he's in heaven, and one day we'll be reunited again. So it's not like this is like I'm never going to see him again, or he doesn't know how much I loved him, kind of thing. And he knew how much I loved him. It's just, I think we want things a certain way, and sometimes it just doesn't happen that way. And I think that's what we have to kind of come to terms with and just understand. It's sometimes just God's way, and, not to worry about it, and know that he's just no longer in pain and surrounded by love, and soon we'll just see them again, right? So anyways, I finished this up, put the chocolate in there. Looks like a complete mess. I'm going to add the flakes, put it back in the freezer, and then I'll show a quick clip of what it looks like. This is honestly my first time making it, but it's not my first time making like a molded melted chocolate type thing, so I'll share it with you. I always forget how YouTube is more landscape, and I'm so used to holding my phone the other way. So anyways, here's the outcome. We're just going to pop these out of the mold here carefully. Looking good. Look how cute that is. Healthy homemade. That's already chocolate all over me. Healthy homemade little Reese's peanut butter cups. You don't go wrong. Chocolate and peanut butter. You just can't go wrong.
One
Like,
sandwich that says, "This guy appreciates
that's really good.
wild-caught Alaskan fish." And a
Perfectly
second that
even
says,
amount.
"This guy would like another sandwich." Two for $6.99.
There's no reason to buy these anymore at the store. These are better. Homemade's always better, guys.
Cream on the left, one more episode. Cream on the right, they crush the whole series.
Good morning, guys. I only have time really to do some of these in the morning, so you can get me all groggy and tired. Saturday morning here, and I just sent off my check-ins to Coach Sean, and yesterday was a crazy day, but everything worked out great, especially at night. Some quality family time was really awesome. I'm feeling good. It's just a rough start so far. Just need some caffeine. And I still haven't been drinking coffee. I'll have like a little bit of coffee when I go to church on Sundays because I actually really love their coffee. I'll have a little then, but I haven't had coffee in like a while, so that's really good. It just gets to my stomach if I have it at home. I need to clean my machine because usually if you notice that starting to happen, it means that your machine might need to be cleaned too. So anyway, and I just been with energy drinks, and sometimes that's just. But anyway, I had a great call with Coach Sean yesterday for our check-in. He's sick, so he couldn't be on a video with me doing it, which is completely understandable. And it was good. We went over proteins and amino acids, just some questions that I had when I was speaking with my son's holistic practitioner, and just how aminos are utilized in the body. I mean, you still need to consume whole food proteins, but they're just provide that additional point to build muscle that you need, especially L-leucine. So hopefully one of these days I can get Coach Sean to talk all about it. I'm horrible at relaying stuff, so that's why. But I was able to talk to my son about it a bit too last night, so he liked that information. The more information you have, the more learning, the better it is with the process. So I just did some of my check-in pictures. I actually took posing videos this time, which normally I don't have time to do, but I'm like, you know what, I feel like practicing that. And playing it back, I'm like, ooh, I got a lot to work on, but hey, it's the start, right? So other than that, everything's good. I'll get updates from Coach Sean and everything tomorrow, and just get ready for the new week and see how it goes. The only thing I did struggle with this week was I noticed I was definitely more tired and suffering from like more like constipation, and even though I was getting in all my fluids and stuff. So he's going to be increasing food a little bit, and I'm going to have a cheat meal today, which that also spurs on because maybe I just needed more food. Because last weekend was the first weekend in like a really long time I didn't have any kind of cheat meal. And when I say cheat meal, I don't go nuts. Like, it's having dinner with my family, having a glass of wine as my treat. Sometimes I'll have a little bit of a dessert. Sometimes I don't. But since I'm trying to go cold turkey with any kind of sugar and alcohol, and my Greek yogurt, because it's fermented foods, just to kind of, and then that helps actually clean out more candida that's, lingering in your system. So that's the plan for today is just to have a nice meal with my family. I have no idea what that's going to be because I just did not plan the grocery shopping list yet. It's such a beast. And then we'll just start the week and see how I feel this week at the energy levels and everything like that. So, okay, I'm going to let you guys go. I'll talk to you next week. Bye.